Good morning. Millions in the U.S. carry loaded guns daily, experts say. More than 1 in 10 handgun owners in the U.S. carried a loaded weapon daily in 2019, according to a study published in 2022. 30% of owners carried their loaded handgun at least once a month. That's how scary is that? For this study, researchers analyzed data from the 2019 National Firearms Survey done by research firm Ipsos. It asked almost 2,400 handgun owners in the U.S. about how often and why they had carried their guns in the past month. The team reported that the number of people carrying a loaded handgun daily had doubled since a similar survey in 2015. And Ali Rouhani Rahabar, one of the study's authors, told The Guardian that the 2022 figures would probably be even higher. The 2019 figures showed that owners who said they had carried their handguns that month had done so for an average of 18 days, while 38% of them had carried their weapon daily. The U.S. government does not collect data on gun ownership, but researchers estimate there were 53 million U.S. gun owners in 2019. The U.S. government does not collect the data? If the figures in the study were taken to be representative of all the people in the US, that would mean that 6 million people were carrying loaded weapons every day. More than 70% of those who carried a handgun said they did it to protect themselves from other people. Gun use is a controversial topic in the US, where many people want to protect their right to own weapons. And the country continues to loosen gun carrying laws, says Rouhani Rahabar. He also told The Guardian that this could be having an effect on the increase in gun violence. That's absolutely so. Questions: how did the number of Americans who carry a loaded gun daily change between 2015 and 2019? How many Americans owned guns in 2019? Has the U.S. been tightening its gun carrying laws in recent years? And did you catch that? Discussion: what are your thoughts on the study's findings? Do you find it surprising that there were 53 million U.S. gun owners in 2019? Why do you think more Americans are carrying guns now than in the past? What do you make of the fact that the U.S. is loosening its gun carrying laws? Does your country have strict gun ownership laws? And can you answer about that? Further discussion: do you consider the U.S. to be a safe country to visit? Would you say that your country has become safer over your lifetime? What do you consider to be the safest countries in the world? What are the most controversial laws in your country? That's a good question. What social or political issues are you, friends and family, passionate about?